Hello. So today I want to show you how to connect your SQ with your laptop or PC. And what we're going to need is to have a real fresh start. So I saved my file from the SQ and now I'm just going to have a real hard reset. I'm going to show you how to do that. When we power up, we need to hit in and HF at the same time and keep pressing them. And then the SQ will be completely initialized. And let's do that now. All right, let's hit these two buttons and power up at the same time. There we go. And what you can see now is everything is zeroed out, like everything is as it comes out of the box, out of the factory. No scenes, everything's gone, except obviously when we hit add-ons, you can see I still have all my add-ons on my console. So that's great. Now, first of all, we have to get the hardware connected, and we do this on the back of the SQ here. We insert the USB cable into the socket. There we go. And then we insert the other side of the USB cable into the laptop. Click, and that's it. Now, in order to get the PC talking to the SQ5, we need to download some software. So we choose our system, the SQ, and then we choose our platform, which is the SQ5. And then we have a tab down here that says software, and we have our SQ USB audio driver tab here. And only Windows needs drivers. Mac is Core Audio compliant. So what we need to do is download the latest driver here. And then check our downloads. And show in folder, here we go. And you just install this driver as per instructions, and there's a release notes PDF with it. It's pretty straightforward. Okay. Now that these two are connected digitally, we need to set up the audio USB. So we go to Setup, Audio, and USB. And in default mode, this goes to SQ Drive, which is the little thing on the right here. But what we want to do is we want to go to USB B. And also select 48 kilohertz and hit apply. Now that that is set, we can go to patching. So now we set up the SQ and we connected the SQ to the laptop, and now we've downloaded the driver, and now we can see over here, there it is. If we double click on it, that's the USB control panel. It says it's connected to SQ audio at 48 kilohertz. You can set the buffer settings. You have the info, what it's all about, and the about, like the version. There we go. Cool. So now we have to make sure that our audio goes out into the SQ, and we can do that over here. We can select which output we want to use. The 1 and 2 is the usual standard one that is also labeled USB on the stereo inputs. But I'm using 7 and 8 today, just because I'm going to be doing something different here. And we are set to 7 and 8, and now we go over to the SQ to make sure we are patched in. Okay, now we want to patch in the computer, which is inputs, input channel, and then from USB. And we want to go to the stereos down here. And we see the standard input patch is USB 1 and 2 goes to USB. And that is fine. But now we want to use something different. We want to use stereo 1 on the 7 and 8. 7 and 8, patch to stereo 1. Okay, so let's go back. Select stereo 1. And now when I play some music on my laptop, we see, there you go, it's playing. Okay, the next thing we want to do is to get audio from the SQ into the computer. So what I've done so far is connect a measurement microphone to input 14 on the desk. And now we just have to patch that in. So we go to inputs, local, and I want to put it on input 40. As I said, it's patched to 14. So here we go. There it is. Now, when we go to input 40, first of all, of course, we have to hit the phantom power. And now, when we bring up the volume, you can see there's a microphone connected to that. So let's bring that up to 20, so it's not too loud or too little. And now, what we want to do is make sure that this measurement microphone does not go on our left-right mix ever. So we go to routing, and then left-right, take it off our left-right, off all of our auxes, and off all our matrices, just to make sure that even if you bring the fader up, that nothing happens, that it doesn't go anywhere, because that makes a huge feedback. So yeah, now we have the microphone patched into the board. Just gonna measure, gonna name it that. So we're patched into the board, everything is fine, and now we want to bring that one out. And my favorite way of doing that is going to Outputs, USB, and I input direct outs. That means the direct out means it's taken out right after the preamp and it's sent to the USB. And this is going to be input 40, measure. This one goes out to USB. Let's make that 1. And there we go. Also, I want to bring out my left-right mix to USB 2. What we do there is outputs, mix out, and we go to main left-right, and we select number 2 for the left. So now we're all prepped. So we're sending the microphone on number 1 and the mix out on number 2. That all can go into Smaart, and how we do that, I'm going to show you. Here we go with Smaart V8 by Rational Acoustics, one of my favorite programs ever. So we start this up, and it says we need to do a config. So pretty much what we need to do is find the right driver. And here we go. No, this is the wing. We need to go back to SQ as your driver. And here we have all our 32 channels. Last 2 are pre-selected from our last setup, but we remember we did input 1 and input 2. Okay. So now when we hit play, we see these graphs, and that's pretty much all we need to do. So when I bring the stereo left-right down, you don't hear anything, but we still have the measurement mic. Tap it for a second. There we go. And when I bring the master back up, there we go. We hear the master and the corresponding measurement microphone signal. Cool. So this is set up now, and we can measure whatever we want. I hope you liked my little walkthrough, and if there's any questions or anything else you want to discuss, please put them down in the comments. And thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.